Kate and Anna McGarrigle were sisters and a singing duo, and they were both songwriters from Canada, Quebec in fact. They released their first album in 1976. They've had a steady stream of albums over the years, but the partnership came to a halt when Kate died in 2010. For a while, in the early 70s, Kate was married to Loudon Wainwright III. Hi, my name's Dan. This was the second album by the sisters. So when the information comes up at the beginning of this video about what album it is that I'm reviewing, it also has a genre listed at the bottom, and that genre listing is taken from the list that I'm working from, which is a list of the 3,000 greatest albums of all time, done by a statistician in some way that takes lots of different reviews into account. It's a bit like the Metacritic idea. But where the genre names classifications come from, I don't know, and they're not necessarily the same as the Wikipedia ones. And of course, I always have my own thoughts anyway on this. However, on this occasion, I think it's absolutely spot on because it lists it as being contemporary folk and singer-songwriter, and that's absolutely spot on. Maybe I'm not sure about contemporary for the folk, but it's certainly some songs are folk and some songs are singer-songwriter. So for the singer-songwriter stuff, it's definitely 70s. And it reminds me of the voices remind me a bit of Carole King or even Karen Carpenter or anybody else whose names I've got up to see in a cave with their initials. And then there's some traditional vocal folk stuff which is in French, and it's really nice. Actually, it's all really nice. I really like this album. The singer-songwriter stuff is diverse in style. Like singer-songwriter stuff at the time tended to be. So, for some reason, Elton John comes to mind. Yeah, he'll do kind of slow songs, faster songs, songs with a bit of country, songs with a bit of kind of old-timey, all sorts of things kind of mixed in. And that's what this is like. It's piano-based, and maybe that's the thing that particularly reminds me of Elton John. There's all sorts of songs about all sorts of stuff, but it's kind of, real life things. One of my favourites is Kitty Come Home, which is a very poignant song. And it's gentle, and sometimes it's whimsical, sometimes it's melancholy, sometimes it's upbeat, but it's never driving. And yeah, I just loved it to bits. So this is a great album. I've not come across this pair before. Definitely on my radar now. What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. And that's it from me for now.